Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, August 7th. Quite an active pattern, a major lightning outbreak expected. We have a risk for dry lightning across western portions of the Great Basin today and tomorrow. You will see the trend is getting wetter as you head further east and further in time through Thursday, but it's the western periphery that we are still concerned about, western Nevada, southwest Idaho. What makes this even more significant is that this event will be followed up by drier air with a cold front passing through and strong winds coming in behind it, seen here in the orange on Friday. So quite an active pattern. We'll get right into it. Lightning in the last 24 hours here on the right-hand side, a little bit across the eastern portion of the Great Basin, more concentrated to the south, where the precipitation here on the left-hand side was definitely wetter down here, a mix of wet and dry as you head further north and west. A few strikes here in off northwest Nevada as well. It has been quite dry over the western areas, and that's where concern is with that lightning approaching bone dry the last 7 days before yesterday, and also looking at percent of normal, basically zero. Initial attack itself was fairly light yesterday. We have many existing fires in the yellow. Our ERCs are continuing to climb a lot more in the red, approaching the 90th percentile. And again, the focus is starting to shift towards Idaho, northwest Nevada. Still quite dry across southern Nevada, and even northwest Utah still remaining dry. 10-hour fuels, you can see critically dry here in the red. Look at our ERCs here, and even up here in Idaho, you can see above normal ERCs. Similar story across northeast Nevada, which has been moist until fairly recently, and even down here in parts of central southern Nevada, near record ERC levels. Another factor in our increased fire activity and growth has been the live fuel moisture. You can see the sagebrush here in southwest Idaho down to below 100. That's extreme fire behavior, anything near or below 100. You see our live fuel moistures in many areas have dropped down to that. And there is our subtropical moisture coming up from Arizona into Utah deeper and more scattered, which is a better chance for dry lightning across our western areas. So for this afternoon, on the right-hand side here is our risk for dry lightning areas in the red. The reason why: just enough moisture to cause thunderstorms, not enough to cause wet thunderstorms, as will be the case further south and east. You can see the dry lightning signatures, popcorn texture here across northern Nevada, southwest Utah. Humidities there very dry, higher to the east. And that moisture lingers for tomorrow, so we continue with the high risk for our northern western areas, but the storms will get wetter further south and east. You can see a bit more precipitation here. You do see a rise in the relative humidity levels. As we go into Friday, the moisture swings on in, but you notice the tightening height lines here. Winds will be increasing as drier air punches in. So in some of these areas, some of them did have lightning, we have high risk for wind. The humidity will be drying out. There are the wind speeds in the orange, gusting to near 30 miles per hour. Precipitation over the next 3 days, light green indicates fairly dry, deeper green about a quarter-inch or so. Most of the central mountains of Idaho and some of the fires there should get some wet down. But then the winds will come in earnest on Saturday. That's where we have high risk. Winds diminish, but drier air punching in for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You can see our PSAs drying on out. So after this lightning, there's no more moisture behind it. 7-day precipitation. Notice here the much drier than normal signal shut off of the monsoon, so any fires we get will probably be burning quite a while as we head into mid and late August. Concludes our briefing. Have a great day.